Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. And we are in the woods, up in the mountains today, checking it out. Drove as far as I could without getting stuck or getting myself into a sticky situation. A little bit of snow left, but it's really icy, really slippery. So I just kind of went as far as I could. So today we're going to talk about knives and my collection of folding knives. I have about 8 to 10, I think, folders that I carry with me every day for work, for going out in the woods, camping, fishing, hunting, whatever. I always have one of these knives on me, depending my mood, situation, whatever. These are my favorite knives that I've bought over the last, I think, 12 years. Spend my own money on them. I think I have a pretty good, honest opinion of these knives, what I think of them, how they hold up, whatever. I thought you guys might enjoy that. And if you guys enjoy a knife or you want to see a further review on it, just let me know. I'm going to number stamp these knives and the name of them. So if you guys want to see something further or want to know more information about them, let me know. I can sit down and do a official review on them and tell you the length, the steel, whatever, all the details of these knives. This video is going to be more of a, these are the knives, what I think of them real quick, opinion of these knives, and then kind of leave it at that. All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to show you guys these. Okay, first up, I've had this knife probably the longest. I think I've had it for like 13 to 15 years. It's a Benchmade Auto. I cannot remember the name for it. I'm gonna find it. So this is knife number 1. I'm gonna find the name for it and I'll have it stamped for you guys. But this is an Auto. Opens up, still smooth. I mean, it's probably my most carried knife, as you can tell by all the wear and everything on the aluminum scales. The steel is 154 cm. I have no idea what that means, but that's the steel. It's easy to sharpen. I've sharpened it a couple times, but so a little Benchmade Auto, and I've had this for a really, really long time. So, first knife. Okay, let's go with the second knife. This is a Benchmade Mini Infidel. Again, it's an Auto. I bought this knife because I thought it was really cool that it just comes out like that. To be honest with you, I very rarely use this knife. The only time I probably use it is to open mail or something like that. It's not a very practical knife in my opinion. It's a cool knife, very expensive knife, but just don't use it that often. It just sits there on my nightstand. I open up boxes with it. That's about it. I've tried to take it to work. Just doesn't really hold up. So yeah, Benchmade Mini Infidel Auto. So yeah, okay. This knife here. I bought this knife because a friend of mine had it and I thought it was really cool. I wanted it, and you'll see why here, and you'll understand. It's a spyderco Tasman Salt 2. So let's open it up. I think they call it like a duck bill or something, but that's why I bought it. This is my mushroom knife. It became my go-to mushroom knife. When I go mushroom picking, this is what comes with me. It's small. It's water resistant, or rust resistant, excuse me. Hence the name Salt 2. I love this knife. It's cool. You can open it many different ways. It's yellow, so if I drop it in the forest, I can spot it. I've lost a ton of knives mushroom picking because I'd set it down and go run off, pick some mushrooms, and can't find my knife. So that's why I got this one. Okay. This is a Ozark. I call it the D2. I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know what is it, like 6 months ago or whatever, when this knife came out at Walmart. Everybody wanted it. It was hard as heck to find. I think I went to like 4 different Walmarts to actually get my hands on this knife. The reason why it was so popular is because of the access lock. Benchmade is known for them. It's how the knife locks. So I went and got it. It's a beater knife. It's smooth, opens quickly, but I don't know if you guys can tell, using it at work, this thing rattles. I haven't tightened it down. I haven't done nothing to it. For $10 though, I can't beat it. This is the knife I take with me when I crawl underneath houses. I need to cut some plastic, insulation, whatever. This is the knife that goes with me. It's orange. If I drop it, I can find it. But about 6 months ago, you couldn't find this knife. It was on back order. People were selling them on eBay for double the money, whatever. But yeah, Ozark Trails D2. The D2 is for the steel that it's made from. So haven't sharpened it yet. Still sharp, but not razor sharp. Sharp enough for me for what I do with it. So. Okay, here's another little knife I had to have for mushroom picking. It's an Opinel, excuse me, number 8. This is when I'm feeling classy. Stainless steel, just a nice classic look. Wooden handle. It's got a little lock here, twist to lock. Just a cool little knife. I take it camping if I'm doing food prep, mushroom picking. It's the knife that goes with me. I've always wanted one, decided to get one. And then I got a little sheath for it. Little leather sheath. Fits nicely in there. So yeah, Opinel number 8. Okay, so this is a multi-tool. It's the Leatherman Arc. It's the free P3 version, so it means you can open it and close it one-handed, and you actually can. It works pretty slick. The knife on here is really sharp. It's Magna cut. You can open them and close them. I mean, it's got all the tools I need in here. So when I'm doing service calls, little screwdriver, files. It's got a saw in here when I need to cut sheetrock open, or for camping. I mean, I think everybody should own a nice multi-tool. And this is in my tool bag. I have a couple of them, one in my tool bag and one in my bug out bag or go bag. Okay. Another Spyderco. That yellow knife was a Spyderco, by the way. So this is the Spyderco Matriarch 2. And it's kind of a, there's only one purpose for this knife. I never take it to work. I don't open boxes with it. It's got that bill on it. This knife has a little hook here. It's called the Emerson Wave. If you guys saw that video, when I was pulling it out of my pocket, if you put it in your pocket and you pull it out, it self deploys and it's ready to go. It's got the serrations. This knife is only meant for one purpose, and it's self-defense. So if you can't carry a firearm somewhere, or you don't feel like carrying a firearm, this is what I carry. Quick deploy and ready to go. So this thing never goes to work with me. It's really brittle, what I hear, watching some videos. You don't want to open up boxes with it or do any tasks with this knife. Its one purpose is for self-defense. And that Emerson Wave hook, when you deploy it, it opens up quick deployment. So, okay, this is my latest knife that I got. It's a Kershaw Auto. Never had a Kershaw, so first Kershaw I got, and I'll tell you what, guys, I love it. It's become my favorite knife. I probably take it to work with me the most or anywhere I go. It's got the Tonto blade, which I love. You can get in there, cut things, zip ties, you can scrape with it. It's got the serrations. And this is M4 steel, so really good steel. And I think I bought this for like $150. For $150 with M4 steel, I mean, it's an awesome knife and a great deal. I'm probably going to be buying more Kershaws. Okay, this one here, this is the Benchmade Osborne. Probably one of the most popular knives on YouTube. Everybody has reviewed them. Everybody has them. Everybody says you have to have it in your collection. Whatever. So in the fiberglass scales, it's really light. It's a heavy duty knife. It's a thick blade. If I don't carry my Kershaw, it's this knife, the Osborne. I just like it because it's light. You don't feel it in your pocket. It just kind of disappears. And that access lock, I mean, this knife is butter smooth. Just falls on its own. I love it. Okay, down to the last knife. This is another Spyderco. And this is the Paramilitary 2. Another really popular knife in the YouTube knife community. Everybody says you have to have one of these too. Between the Osborne and the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, you got to have one of these. Now, I love this knife. It's a classy little knife. I love how it opens, really smooth. You can open it a couple different ways. The one thing I found out about this knife, now I haven't tested it because I don't want to break it. It was pretty freaking expensive. It's really, really thin. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm scared to actually put it to work. What I found myself using this knife for is when I'm camping or hunting, prepping food. It's perfect. It slices and dices. It's freaking sharp. So that's what I use this knife for. I do carry it with me when I'm wearing something a little nicer. This knife is kind of goes nice and classy. Okay, that's it. Those are all my knives. I think I counted 10 folders and the multi-tool, if you consider that a knife. So guys, let me know what you think. All the knives are stamped with a number. Leave a comment with, if you want to see an official review of the number associated with the knife, and I will sit down and do an official review with all the details of the knife, the specs of the size, the scales, the name of the steel, how easy it is to sharpen, all that stuff. Let me know, guys. Again, I really appreciate you guys watching this, or all my videos, this video and past videos. It really means a lot to me, guys, and it motivates me to do these videos. I really, really do enjoy it. So guys, thank you. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Leave a comment. See you guys on the next one.